National Nutrition Natural Health Reviews. 3 minutes of the latest naturopathic info with Canada's leading nutrition experts. Watch, learn, and get healthy naturally.
Hi there, I'm Naturopathic Doctor Jonathan Beatty, a health expert here at nationalnutrition.ca. Today I want to talk about all things heart health. Heart health, cardiovascular health is a huge topic, and heart disease is actually one of the leading causes of death in Canada. So it's a very large and very important topic. So I can't cover it in too much detail. We could literally be here for days. What I'm going to try and hit you with today are some of the key basics, the key foundational steps that you need to take to maintain a healthy cardiovascular system. So the cardiovascular system is composed of the heart, the arteries, and the veins. It's basically everything that composes how blood is transported through your body. There are many factors that are involved in heart health and your cardiovascular system. I mean, your heart, your blood, your arteries, your veins, that stuff doesn't work without your kidneys. It doesn't work without your adrenal gland. It can be impacted by your thyroid gland. So when you're working up a heart health case, you want to work with your doctor and look beyond just your cardiovascular system. You want to be evaluated for kidney function. You want to see how your thyroid's functioning. You want to see how your adrenal gland is functioning, as all those things can impact your cardiovascular system. Now, maintaining the health of the actual heart and the arteries and veins is really important, because when you get thickening and hardening of the arteries, we call it arterio or atherosclerosis. This is basically the hardening and scarring of the arteries. That can be really problematic, because what ends up happening is the arteries lose their elasticity. They lose their ability to expand when you have changes in the pressure within them. And that leads to increased blood pressure, which then means your heart has to work extra hard to move blood through your system, delivering the necessary nutrients and oxygen to all of your tissues so you can have optimal health. So when the pressure increases, the heart has to work harder. That can cause the heart to actually grow too large. And when the heart grows too large, what ends up happening is the chambers of the heart shrink. As the heart muscle thickens, it thickens outwards and it thickens inwards. And that thickening inwards actually narrows and shrinks the chambers of the heart. So every beat of your heart actually pumps less blood, but because the heart muscle is bigger and thicker, it requires more blood and more oxygen. This is obviously a very negative situation to be in, because your heart essentially has to work harder to move less oxygen. So what you really want to do is increase your heart's efficiency with oxygen. And the main way you can do that is supplementing with something called coenzyme Q10. CoQ10 is needed by every single cell in the human body for energy generation. And studies have shown that when you supplement with CoQ10, it can actually make your heart beat a little bit slower, but it improves cardiac output. So basically what that means is your heart ends up using less oxygen to deliver more oxygen. And so that improves the efficiency of the heart pump, and that can reduce your risk of heart attack and having any type of heart disease. It can help prevent the heart from overgrowing, further shrinking the chambers. So CoQ10 is a very effective supplement for heart health. Other things to consider: your omega-3 fatty acids. These help to reduce inflammation in the system that leads to the sclerosis or the arteriosclerosis in the first place. It can also help to maintain the fluidity of the blood to prevent clots that can result in heart attack and stroke. So by ensuring adequate omega-3 intake, that can really help to reduce your risk of cardiac events. And something else to consider is an amino acid called taurine. Taurine is actually a fuel amino acid that can be used to fuel your heart and help deliver energy to the heart where it needs it most. So consider looking at things like taurine, coenzyme Q10, and your omega-3 fatty acids as really effective interventions to improve your cardiac health. There are many more. If you have a heart condition, I highly recommend getting in touch with a doctor that looks at the nutritional fundamentals for heart disease, because if you have a nutrient deficiency, that deficiency state can actually create disease in your body that can lead to the heart disease. And yes, you may have medications that can control your high blood pressure, but what happens if you stop that medication? Your blood pressure goes back up. Well, that means that the drug is not actually curing anything, it's just managing the symptom. The drugs are designed to buy you the time to get healthier. And so that's where that good combination may work out, where you can, yes, you can use the pharmaceutical, but the idea is to try and use it short term, but take that time where the drug is lowering your blood pressure, take that time to get healthier. You know, spend some time. Exercise is incredibly important. You know, you have to improve the efficiency of the heart through exercise. Eating well, eat your fruits and vegetables. They have tons of nutrients that are required for a healthy cardiovascular system. And they also have a lot of these je ne sais quoi compounds that can be very protective to the heart. Resveratrol in red wine is one of the most well studied. And again, it's not in itself an actual nutrient, but it is a beneficial compound found in grape skins, found in red wine, that can actually help protect the heart against heart attack and arteriosclerosis. So if you have heart disease, or let's say you have a family member with heart disease, you yourself could be at an increased risk of developing it. And it is one of those conditions where you really want to prevent the development. It is treatable once you have it, but even better is preventing the development of the disease in the first place. So I hope the tips in this video have helped you out. Check out more of our videos, subscribe to our channel. Any questions or comments, post them below, and always remember, knowledge is health.